Hey guys, it's me, Destiny. It's been a while since I've come on here and made a video on this channel. That's because a lot has happened. I've joined the Army, and currently right now I am deployed overseas. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I thought I'd just make videos and start my channel back up. When I first started YouTube, like years ago, I was like a teenager. I was trying to do beauty videos, all that, trying to do, beauty guru, whatever. But I think now I'm going to start making videos about lifestyle and what it's like being in the Army, being a female in the Army, and answering some of your questions that you guys might have. I know when I was first starting out to join the Army, I didn't really have a lot of like sources that I can go to know what it was actually like to be in the Army, especially being a female in the Army. So with these videos, if you guys have questions or anything like that, you guys can go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll do Q&As. So with this video, I would like to tell you guys my story about MEPS. And excuse me if I'm talking a little bit fast. I live in the barracks and I live with other people. So if someone comes in, I feel weird. So I'm just gonna try and give this story out real fast while I'm in here alone. If you guys want like a tour of like the barracks or where I'm living at, just let me know. I'll definitely do that, a day in the life type video. But for this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience at MEPS. So when I first wanted to join the Army, I didn't really know that they were going to I didn't really know if they were going to email me back or not. So I emailed them saying that I wanted to join and everything. And I got an email back within 3 or 4 days from my recruiting station. I went into the recruiting station, and luckily for me, I already met the height and weight requirements through tape. However, my recruiter wanted me to meet it through weight, so we went to the gym and I got the weight down. For me, I'm 5'4", so I had to be 145 or something like that. If you do not meet the height and weight requirements through tape, try and meet it through the scale. It's just a little bit harder with that. And so I met every single criteria that I needed, and I took the ASVAB. There's tons of things on YouTube that helped me pass the ASVAB. The ASVAB wasn't really that hard. I took it 3 years after I graduated high school, so I wasn't really like fresh on the knowledge of the ASVAB. But as I kept going and everything, studying, I eventually passed. He put me onto something called, I think it was like Army Learning something, and it was a course that I took. It took me about 2 weeks, and then I went and immediately went for the ASVAB. So after I took the ASVAB in the recruiting station, I was able to go to MEPS for the first time. When I went to MEPS for the first time, I took the official ASVAB and like all of the tests that I needed to take and everything like that. And then after that, I went down and I picked my job because I had already passed the ASVAB. I passed it on the first go, so I got kind of lucky with that. And then I went downstairs to MEPS and I chose my job. I'm a 92 Yankee, that is supply. If you guys have any questions about what that is and everything like that, just let me know. I'll go ahead and answer that for you. I picked my job, I signed my contract, and then I went back outside to the area. Wait a second, I'm completely like jumping the gun. Medical. So when I first got to medical, we went upstairs, we got into a line, and all the females went into one area and all the males went into the other area. We took drug testing, vision testing, hearing, we gave blood, drugs, all that. And we took the testing that we needed to take. The duck walk wasn't really that hard. A lot of people were really worried about not being able to do the duck walk, but it wasn't really that hard, so I don't really know why people were like fazed by it. So The only thing that was really weird for me was we had to get like into our underwear and bra, and for MEPS you can't really go in there wearing like cute underwear, cute bra. You have to go wearing like a sports bra and underwear that covers your entire butt, like granny panties type. So I felt uncomfortable standing around in a room with like 40 other girls. Mind you, girls are getting knocked off like left and right, because if you don't make it through medical the first time, you got to go home and you got to come back to MEPS all over again, and I didn't want that. So I made sure that I had everything right. If you didn't have the right underwear on, they'd send you home. If you can't pee by the time they're done with the urine test, they send you home. Like, they'll send you home for the littlest things. And these women at MEPS had an attitude, but for me, I got lucky because the lady was very patient with me. The first time that I went to MEPS, we took the urine test and the pregnancy test and everything like that, and I was able to go to the bathroom with ease. Now, this is a tip. When you're at the hotel and you wake up in the morning, make sure you do not go to the bathroom. Do not go to the bathroom, because if you cannot pee, you get sent home. You got to go to MEPS through the whole process, through medical, all over again, because you couldn't pee to take your pregnancy test. You don't want that. So I held my pee, went to the bathroom, was all good. We get done with the pregnancy test and the drug test and the blood test, all of that, and then we go into the room. We're all lined up in our underwear and bra. I believe 2 girls got sent home because they had on the wrong underwear. If they can see just a little bit of their underwear, like their bottoms, they get sent home, which is complete, BS, but hey, that's how MEPS works. They're really strict for no reason at all. So we're in this line, and then we go do height and weight. A few girls got sent home for height and weight, so I make sure that before you go to MEPS, you want to make sure that you are meeting all the requirements for height and weight. You don't want to get sent home because you're 2 pounds over or you're 2 pounds under. It just sucks. So make sure before you go, get with your recruiter and get right before you go. We do our height and weight, we pass or whatever, and then we go inside of the examining room. They check everything down there, make sure you're good. They literally look at every single part of your body, looking for scars, things like that, and then they see if you have like scoliosis and other stuff. And then after that, they give you the go whether or not you're good to go. Then that's when you go downstairs, you pick your job, you sign your contract, and then you go wait in the lobby area until it's the time for you to swear in. For me, I was swearing in for active duty, so I had to swear in twice. So I swore it in the first time, and then 3 weeks later I went back to MEPS right before my ship out date. I got 3 weeks later my ship out date, and then after that I came back 3 weeks later. The second time around, I completely forgot, and I went pee at the hotel, so I was not able to go pee when I got to MEPS and for the pregnancy test. So I was sitting there trying to, with all my life, guzzling water, trying to go to pee. I had to, like, you have to pee in front of everyone, mind you. There's no doors to the restroom at all, so someone's standing above you trying to watch you go to the bathroom. I got like stage fright or whatever you want to call it. I'm a shy peer or whatever, so I couldn't pee. So they were gonna send me home, and I wasn't gonna be able to ship out on time. I was devastated, but luckily for me, I just kept guzzling water and I was able to go. And then of course I wasn't even pregnant or anything, so I was able to ship out. Then we do our second swear in, and a lot of people ask, like, can you bring food and like stuff to the MEPS while you're waiting? No, you're gonna be hungry all day. So when you're at the MEPS hotel, make sure you eat breakfast. Not a lot if you're teetering between height and weight, but make sure you eat something, because it's going to be hours before you eat again. And other than that, that was pretty much the whole process of MEPS. I was in and out within 2.5 months of hitting up the recruiter, going to MEPS the first time, taking my ASVAB, and shipping out to basic training. It took me about 2.5, almost 3 months, the whole entire process. It was really quick, and I stressed that to my recruiter because I wanted to hurry up and, start the journey or whatever, which I should have not have done that. So yeah, that was my MEPS story. Not too crazy. If you guys have any questions about MEPS, how to pass MEPS, how to lose weight for MEPS, and how to lose weight for height and weight, and all of that, let me know. I will be free to do like workout videos, give you guys tips and tricks and everything. One tip right now before I go, I can tell you, I know this sounds really bad, but we use laxatives the night before so that you can lose just a little bit of extra weight. The military diet, 3 days, whatever, I guess you could do that. There's tons of tips and tricks for you, but best thing to do is just lose the weight the right way, go in the right way, and you will be fine. Okay? The next video that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be talking about like basic training, first day reception, all of that. I went to basic training at Fort Jackson, so for those that are going to be going to Fort Jackson for basic training, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will get that out to you guys in the next video. So this was my experience at MEPS. Not too crazy, not too bad. You're gonna be nervous, it's okay, but you'll be fine. MEPS is not that hard. So without further ado, bye. I'll see you guys in the next video.